It's the news here at Whitfield, or at home. Good morning, Whitfield. Today it is Thursday, April 16th, 2020. I'm Mr. Durr, your morning anchor. Here we go for another day of e-learning. Let's discover what you'll be learning about. It's Thursday, so it's social studies and discovery. That's right. You're going to discover a brand new germ in discovery. We're going to challenge you to use your creativity to develop a new species of germ, virus, or bacteria. All right. I've got mine here. Yeah, this little guy gets stuck up in your nose. I called him a sneezaboo. You'll find out more about those germs and that activity in today's lesson. Every kid in kindergarten through fifth grade is going to be using Flipgrid this week because I really want you to be able to share out what you created. It could just be a picture of you and your germ, or it could be a video of you explaining your germ. You'll get details of how to make those in that lesson. I know Flipgrid may be new to some of you, but I think it's a great platform where you get to see and connect with all of your classmates. Feel free to reply as well. If you do want to, there is an optional form in my lesson where you can take a picture and send a picture through a Google form, and I will share your germs and your creations on the news. All right. I loved hearing from all of you last week when you got to do that. Continue to look for feedback from me if you did in Class Dojo or your Flipgrids. That information is on there for you as well in the lesson. And I can't wait to see your creativity this week when you make your germ. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. Oh, oh my goodness. What's this? This, my friends, was my fifth grade yearbook. That's right. I've got yearbooks from all different years of my elementary career. Don't believe me? Well, take a look at that guy that I highlighted in the blue there. Woo! That is a young fifth grade Mr. Durr. I had people's names highlighted, my friends. I went around and got autographs. You might not be able to get the autographs and that right now this year from people, but you know what you can do? You can still order your yearbook. You have up until May 29th to order our yearbook. The link is going to be here from Balfour. You can go to that. I'm going to send that out with a dojo and Facebook post as well. And the cost for those memories at dear old Whitfield, $15. That's it. $15 to capture that whole year that we were there together. So look forward to purchasing those and seeing your friends and all those students and staff and memories that we made at the elementary building. Also, don't forget, you can order your artwork that we did with Mrs. Flanagan online. It was for that Art to Remember. I mentioned it the other day in the news. I wanted to make sure I remind you again, now continue with those Whitfield reminders, that you can order that art. Check out the WHSA page online or their Facebook posts, or even I believe the Whitfield Village had it shared in there as well. So, I wonder what today is. Yeah, that's right. I'm wearing my Yoda pajamas because today is Wear Pajama Day. Got my Yoda onesie on. All right. Typically today, it would have been the day after taxes or after tax day. So April 16th is a great way to relieve some stress, especially right now with everything going on. I mean, we're not sure who made the Wear Pajamas to Work Day a thing, but it is a thing. Today is National Wear Your Pajamas to Work Day. Woo! Get on those Zooms and those Google Meets and wear your PJs. because it's National Wear Your PJs Work Day. I wonder if your teachers are going to wear their PJs for any of your sessions today. Maybe they are sitting there looking at your Google Classroom and your Class Dojo portfolios in their PJs. You know, I know my own laundry now consists of even more PJs and casual clothes now that we've been home. Um, so yeah, I think this is a great day. I mean, there were some days where I was in my pajama pants for, well, yeah, we're rocking out PJs in their household. I hope you do too while you do your work today. Have a great wear your pajamas work day, everybody. All right, now I'd like to continue the news. I'll continue it with my pajamas on, but we've got a new feature today for you. As we continue with this online learning model, I wanted to make sure that you had some support, some tech tips, and some help along the way. So I've got my friend here, Mr. Durr, the discovery teacher and instructional tech coach of Whitfield Elementary, who's going to be giving you some reminders and some info each week about the technology you can be using at home. So take it away, Mr. Durr.
Oh my Chrome with Mr. Doe.
Hey gang, welcome to our first tech tip, and it's a pretty big and important one for your Chromebook devices and your Chrome browser. That's checking for updates. You know, at school we would usually check for updates, every so often. I want to make sure that you're doing that from home too. So some of you might remember how to do that. Some of you might just need this little refresher. All right, so let's get started with how do we do that? Well, if you go down to the bottom bar of your Chromebook, and we click on the bottom, you might see a notification that says restart to update. That's great. That means it has one it's already installed and ready to go. But maybe you're not seeing that. It's still a good idea to check, even if you don't see that restart to update. So let's go over to the gear over here and get into our settings. And that's going to pull up your settings for your device, your Chromebook. And we want to go down to the About Chrome OS. And when we go over to that, we can see that I've got version 80 on here. Let's check for updates, see if there's any new ones. If you might be a few behind in the 70s, I definitely suggest that you might need to check this out. And so, all right, it says I needed an update. There we go. It's updating our device. You can also see what's new in your updates here, but give that a little bit of time, and it's going to run through updating your device. You will need to restart it, though, once it's done running through that update. So be sure to have your username and password on hand. Another way to get through to that setting, and we'll minimize that for now. Let's go up to the three dots here. Maybe you're not using a Chromebook, but you're on a device and you're running through the Chrome browser. To check your browser's up to date, click the three dots and go down to settings. That pulls up your settings for your browser. We go to that About Chrome, and to see if it needs that up to date, you click there to get into the up to date settings. And see, there it is. It brought me right back to where I needed to be. So that's how you should check to see if you need an update. I'm going to let that go here. I hope you remember to check for those updates. They're pretty important. Next tech tip, apps. All right. If you have any questions or having any problems, feel free to email me and we may feature your suggestions here on our Tech Tip Thursdays. Take care, everybody.
Need some more help? Well, schedule yourself some daily dose of Durr. Sit down and go over these extensions, and I can answer your questions and help you out. Get your daily dose of Durr.
All right. Thanks so much. I got to make sure that I update my devices as well. Hey, Whitfield, continue to check those district websites for any information. Remember that not today, but tomorrow you can pick up that lunch from 11:15 to 1. Also, hey, Blaine, shout out. Happy birthday, buddy. Remember, Whitfield, even at home, wash your hands, be responsible, be respectful, and be safe. The choice is yours. That's it for our news today, Whitfield. Take care. Keep on submitting those videos and pictures to me. I would love to share them tomorrow at the end of the week. Have a great day, everybody.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.